Hello, good afternoon everyone. I think one of the hardest things is to always deliver the last speech of the day. Well, actually it's also the first speech of the day. The first speech, everyone is waking up, and with the last speech, everyone is falling asleep. So of course, I hope you listen to me today. So ladies and gentlemen, when I began preparing my speech for today, I found myself pausing on the word sustainability. We speak of it often as policy, as targets, and as framework. But to me, sustainability is something far more personal. It is a promise to the next generation. And as I reflect on my own family and the communities we serve, I am reminded that the next generation does not simply need a greener planet, it needs a stronger economy. They need a kinder world. They need to know that the leaders of today, the people in this very room, did not merely have the intellect to build, but the wisdom to care and the courage to protect the vulnerable. When Dr. Noor first shared with me the vision behind this conference and the kindness movement, it struck a chord. Because if we are honest, in the pace of the boardroom and the pressure of performance, we can lose sight of humanity. We begin to see people as resources and the planet as a source. I think Tansu mentioned with the war, people don't care. And so that is the issue, when something like that happens. Kindness, hopefully, will restore that perspective. It reminds us that leadership is not only about outcomes, but also about responsibility. And to me, kindness is not a soft virtue, but it is a disciplined act of leadership. It is choosing to see opportunity where one sees waste. It is choosing to invest in people when it is easier to replace them. And it is choosing to respect the land and the oceans, not as assets, but as a trust we must honor. I've seen time and again that communities do not thrive on assistance alone, they thrive on dignity. The kindness movement at its heart is about building systems that uphold this dignity. And as we advance towards a more digital and agile future, we must ensure that the progress does not come at the expense of people. When we lead with kindness, we build organizations where individuals feel seen, valued, and included. And that sense of belonging is, in truth, the strongest form of resilience of any organization can possess. To my fellow leaders in the CEO circle, allow me to pose a simple question. When your career is reflected upon in years to come, what will define it? Will it be the numbers you delivered or the lives you touched? So I think that's one of the questions we need to reflect on. These frameworks, we have frameworks in place, the P5, product, process, people, planet, and prosperity, and these give us some sort of direction. But it is kindness, it is also kindness that gives this framework some sort of meaning. So I urge you, do not leave this idea within the walls of this conference, but carry it into your decisions, your organizations, and your daily conduct. Ladies and gentlemen, I think after this we have some of the awards. So the awards we celebrate today will honor more than success. They will recognize courage, the courage to lead with principles, the courage to choose humanity when it would be easier not to. Let us commit here and now to being leaders who do more than sustain. Let us be leaders who regenerate. Leaders who understand that to heal the planet, we must strengthen our responsibility to one another. Let this be our legacy, and hopefully we'll be leaders who understand this. Thank you very much.